have any of these sock sets but have no idea what to do with them when you don't want to knit socks, watch this video because I'm going to be sharing 10 amazing patterns to use sock sets that aren't socks. Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. My name is Julie and I'm the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. I'm so excited because today we are going to be going over 10 amazing patterns to use sock sets with that aren't socks. This was recommended by a viewer and I am so excited to film it and show it to you all. If you ever have any fun suggestions, always let me know down below on this YouTube channel because I upload a brand new video every single Thursday. So make sure as well that you hit that like and subscribe button not to miss out on any fun videos. Now let's go over quickly a sock set. A sock set is typically a 100-gram skein of fingering weight yarn with a 10 to 20 gram mini skein for a total of usually around 120 grams of yarn. I absolutely love using these for socks, but sometimes I tend to get a ton of them but not really wanting to knit socks and knitting something different. So this is why I think that it's a lot of fun this video. I will be putting photos of the patterns that I chat about as well as linking them each individually down below the description in this video. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Without further ado, let's go over these patterns. Now they are not in any typical order. They are just 10 amazing patterns to use sock sets for. Let's go and dive in. I have my phone here because I am actually looking at each of the patterns, but you will be seeing some full photos. The first fun pattern that I found is the Knit Drawstring Bag and Backpack by Purl Soho. Now this one uses a fingering weight yarn, 288 yards to 334 yards with a US 2. I absolutely love this because the drawstring, you could totally use your mini in whatever color to make that drawstring and use your full skein as the bag. So I really, really love this idea. I especially love that you can knit something and then actually use it. It's a free pattern on Ravelry from Purl Soho, and I think it would be absolutely amazing and perfect for a sock set. Also, if any of you knit any of these up or love that idea, please let me know because I want to see, or tag me on Instagram as Julianne Knitter. The second pattern that I want to feature is the ribbed hand warmers. Now this is an amazing pattern, really perfect, just some simple ribbed hand warmer. This is knit in fingering weight around 200 yards. So with one sock set, you could technically, depending on your yardage, get 2 pairs of mittens. You can even use your mini as a little bit of the cuff, a little bit of fun detail, so there's so many things that you can do with it. Pattern number 3 is the Twist Headband by Ruth. This one is also, of course, in fingering weight with a US 4, and you need 166 yards. Now with one sock set, you could potentially get 2, maybe 2.5 headbands. So depending on how big or how many minis you have, you can make even close to 3 headbands. I really love it because it just honestly takes about 50 grams. And this is amazing also if you have a little bit of leftover yarn that you're not really sure what to do with, not really enough for a pair of socks, but don't want to throw out. I think that these headbands are absolutely adorable. Next pattern is the Palmistry by Stephanie Lotven, also known as Telly Bean Knits. Again, fingering weight using a US 2 and 1. And this uses 85 to 200 yards. So again, you can make 2 full pair of mittens. This shows in self-striping, but you can do the exact same thing with a speckle or tonal yarn, making some fun mittens for the whole family out of one sock set. Potentially you could get a full pair for yourself and for your loved one or your little ones with one sock set, which I think is awesome. Again, with your mini, you can even have fun with making a contrast cuff, having some fun little thumb details. You know, use your imagination on the fun color pops that you can use. The next pattern I absolutely adore is the Riika cuffs by Rosa. Again, fingering weight yarn using 1.5 to US 4 and 220 yards. Have fun mix and matching different types of mini skeins of pops of colors with that little tiny stripe and really having fun with your sock sets. The next pattern, which I think is absolutely adorable, is called the Yarn Cozy Lite, which is knitted pattern by Natty, who is Natalie of the Love and Stitches. So she created this absolutely adorable little tiny yarn cozies that you actually hold your ball of yarn in. What a better way to use up some beautiful sock sets or leftovers into something that you can use on the daily. I mean, knit your drawstring bag and then put Natalie's little tiny yarn cozies in there. It's the perfect project to use up your yarn in different types of ways. Absolutely love this. There's so many different variations and I just think that it is absolutely adorable. She even has a crochet version for people who like to crochet, and she even has the mini yarn cozy for 50 grams and 20 gram cakes. You can really use up this entire sock set with Natalie's fun pattern. 4 patterns left. One of these is called the Gnome, pun intended. Now these little critters are absolutely adorable and so stinking cute. Now this will be a little bit more difficult depending on the type of sock set and colors that you have. But if you have some of those more tonals, I think that'd be really, really beautiful to create these little tiny little gnomes. You can even mix and match your sock sets to create a whole family of gnomes like this. There's gnome end in sight. Is that it? Anyway, yeah, I'm not good at the puns. So this one uses fingering weight, US 1 and 1.5 with 125 to 140 yards. So you definitely have more than enough with one sock set to create these little tiny gnomes. Okay, now I did need to include another gnome because this one is so stinking cute as well that I couldn't. This one is called the I'm going to butcher this name. Gnedward of Grimblewood by Schira. It was published in the Jimmy Bean Wool. Oh my goodness gracious. Now this one is perfect for all of your speckled yarns, really with a little tiny tonal mini. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to make this one because it's just so stinking cute. Perfect for your leftovers as well, using fingering weight US 1 and US 2 with 135 to 146 yards. Perfect for your leftovers, perfect for those sock sets. This one is just too cute not to knit up. Now we have 2 patterns left to go. This next one is called the Stria hat by Andrea Mowry. I really, really love this hat. It is with fingering weight, a US 2, 196 to 236 yards. Now she has different colors of the hat, but if you want to use your sock set, you can use your mini skein as the stripes and your large skein as the main color for the hat. So you can really have fun mix and matching this fun and simple hat design. Now this list would not be completed with probably the most common pattern if you have a sock set that you'll know. This is called the Sockhead Slouch Hat by McClure. This one, the reason I say that is because it almost has 28,000 patterns, project pages on Ravelry. So many people have knit this pattern, and for good reason, because it pretty much uses almost the entire skein of yarn, if I'm not mistaken. It's knit with fingering weight, and it is with a US 2.5, and it's anywhere from 155 yards to 415 yards. And it is a free pattern on Ravelry as well. That's why, because it comes in 7 different sizes, from baby all the way to adult extra large. You can really knit up your entire family with all different types of slouch hats with your sock sets. And have fun with your mini skein. You can use your mini skein as the brim, use it all up, and then switch to your main color. There's endless possibilities you can do with a fun sock set that aren't socks. These sock sets, you can find them all over the place. So many incredible dyers design them and have them for sale. This exact one that I've been showing off on the entire podcast is from my friend Stephanie of The Creative Knitter. She is based out of Ontario, Canada, and has these beautiful, beautiful sock sets. This one is called Let's Stay Home, was from one of her collections. I will link her shop down below in case that you are interested in snagging some of her sock sets. All right, friends, that is it. I hope you really enjoyed it. And did I mention 1 or 2 of them that you want to try? Let me know in the comments below which one that you are itching to cast on your needles. And like I said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as come follow me on Instagram as Julienne Knitter, and join my amazing knitting and crochet community over on the Twin Stitches Designs Patreon group. All right, friends, I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic day, and happy knitting.